Hello, this is Godel. Welcome back to the Islands of Insight cleanup series, probably the series semi-finale. Where today we've got please no more freaking dials and fractals. Okay, 50 puzzles and 20 puzzle boxes or match boxes. 5 flow orbs, 5 sky drop hidden objects. Yeah, pretty easy stuff. Let's take our 50 generic puzzles first. And then let's take, like, 5 flow orbs, I guess. Let's knock that one out of the way. And then we'll come up and grab a different one. But yeah, we're at about 10,000 points. Just shy off 10,000 points. And we are going to be... We've been averaging somewhere around 4,000 to 5,000 sparks per episode. So we're probably going to be, like, getting very close to finishing up over here. Oh, hello. There's multiple flow orbs courses on top of each other right here. Very fun. So yeah. In all likelihood, this is our semi-finale. This is going to be our second to last episode we'd have, so... Let's savor it, or maybe I'm going to go use some foresights on a music grid. I don't know. Was there a music grid over here? I thought I saw one, but oh well, maybe not. Or where's the slide ring going? Not over here. That's for sure. There we go. It's going over to the left. Here we go. And I messed up the perfect solve at the end, but that's okay. Okay. So what are we doing here? So we know this can't go up and down and make this be 3 and vice versa, so easy. Thank you for easy underclude grid. No big LBs. Ugh, what a nasty looking rule. Okay. And connect all dark cells. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so this has to get out up here somehow. So we can't go down through here. That would make a L, so we have to go down through here. So we can't go down through here either, because if we're coming through here, then we're going to be going there. So we have to go down through there, I guess. So if we go here, we would have had to come here and then... Oh, we could go up around there, then we can go down that way. Okay. It works. Kind of a harder pattern there for given a repipper. Oh, we need to be looking for flow orbs, not doing those puzzle grids, because we have another what's it called for puzzle grids? Quest for puzzle grids. So yeah, let's look for flow orbs as a priority. I see 2 pairs of flow orbs over here. I mean, they're not pairs, but you know what I mean. Sets. And I guess this one's just going to lead us to the next set of flow orbs, so I can dig it. Alright, where are we starting here with this one? Looks like we're starting over there and going over there. Only 5 orbs, okay. Alright, and we did actually get some time off that one. 0.63 seconds shaved off. Love to see it. And then we have a quick matchbox here. I'll grab it. And memory grid I will grab. That's all I was able to make out in that side, and then this up here. Okay. 2 peak memory grids, still pretty good. Hidden cube somewhere over here. There it is. Alright, one more flow orb, huh? We could look to see if there is a flow orb here, or we could go to a different zone. There's 8 flow orbs here. There's another one down there. Oh, it's this one again. We did this one an episode or 2 ago. And we could not improve our record. In fact, our record on it was very tight, so... Still didn't improve our record, but we're just gonna leave it. It's okay. Not all records need to be improved. Okay, so flow orb's done. Let's take puzzle boxes and matchboxes, because we have a lot of those. And then let's go to, like, I don't know. Let's go to Shady Wildwood. And go around here, do a little bit of puzzling. Okay, I saw this shape and this shape over here. Now, what was down here? Down here, I do not remember what it was. Oh, there it goes. Okay, hey. One peak solved. That was some nice extra points for us. We could go with Sightseer, to be honest. As long as they're not too difficult to find, I don't mind. Like, where's this guy? Up the river a bit? Should be this log right here. Let's look. Stand on this ledge, maybe? No. There we go. Okay. Do another puzzle box right here. Pretty easy one. Another sightseer here. It is another easy place to find, so let's go ahead and do that one. Just gonna be right here-ish, back up until we are at the correct zoom, and then swivel over to a bit to the right. So we are looking for puzzle boxes and matchboxes, huh? We know there's a few matchboxes here. Which one is this? That one? Okay. And then there's one here. That's that one. Not sure where this one is. I don't see any more red matchboxes. See a few over here. Let's get some elevation over here. Don't really see any more. Here's one. I think we were looking at this one already, though. Do we have a match anywhere for this? Oh, here's the match for the green one that's down here. And does this red one go here? Is that where this one's buddy is? Sure is, okay. Well, that was a whole bunch of matchboxes for our quest. Alright. Alright, viewpoints. Connect all light cells. Alright, pretty straightforward. Another matchbox for us. Alright, what do we got here? Symmetry. Okay. So, this A needs to be symmetrical to this A. But, there is a dark cell here. And we can't go through this cell, because if we go through that cell, we need to pick that one up, which is dark already. So, we've got to go through the bottom down here. And we've got to avoid making this connection there. Okay, and then this connection needs to stop, and that connection needs to go up there, and that one needs to be dark. Okay, very good. Okay, and then get a free flow orb over here. Okay, any more puzzles in this area? I see a 5-pip logic grid, that might be fun. Let's go take a look at it. We'll take a look at it in a second, I guess. Let me get this logic, not logic, let me get the sightseer first. It should be right over here. Sightseers are quite good sparks, so... Okay, this is not good sparks, but, you know what, we're gonna do it anyways. This looks very familiar. I like we've done this one kind of recently. And I recall that I was not really a big fan of it. Okay, so over here we have a dark background, or we have this 2x2 at risk here. So if we do a light cell here, we'd have to do a dark cell here, and that would have to wrap around all the way until here, basically. So would that be a problem? Let's see, what about here? If I do dark here, I have to do dark here. I would have to do light here, dark, dark. Let me just doodle it. The perfect solve bonus is not really holding us back from that many points. Like, does that seem okay? Now we can't have any darks anywhere in here, so this would have to be a light in here. This also has to be a light in here. So this would have to go around at least to this far. I mean, so far, so okay. We know that if we put dark here, we have to go dark all the way around there, so... this one's going to be the light side over here. Now this is going to be our dark side, and it has to go at least there, then light has to come out here. Alright, there we go. Alright, kind of guessed at it a little bit, but, you know, sometimes you need, when you don't see where to go, you need to give yourself a place to start. This is a light motif that's coming off of the stairs, looking downwards. Wow, we're already at 50 puzzles. We sure go through puzzles fast, just if we're, like, it's up on top of here. When you're just, like, miscellaneously running around, you do a lot of puzzles. Alright, the sightseer we care about? You know what? Yeah, sure. I also see a memory grid here. I'd like to do that memory grid, and we can get the points from the sparks, from the sightseer all the same. The sparks from the sightseer. I don't have any words right now, do I? Okay, we are needing to make this be more of this angle. Here we go. And then let's back it up. Nope, zoom it in. There we go. Alright, we did barely get the 30 seconds off. That one was kind of spicy. Alright, another memory grid for us. Do we want to go ahead and go turn in this quest? We could do that. Hold on, we have Ethereal Skydrop right here. That's a lot of points. Let's see, where... There we go. Only a 5 orb Ethereal Skydrop, quite a small one. But 200 more sparks from that. That's like its own Wanderer's quest, so... Really love to see that. Thank you, Ethereal Skydrop. Hidden objects or hidden objects plus skydrops, they're kind of the same. Let's just take hidden objects, I guess. This one is not overtly difficult, but it's kind of like, which tree are we looking at here exactly? I'm gonna drop this one momentarily. Okay, dropping that one. Also, I had to sneeze there, so I paused for a moment. Um, this one looks pretty straightforward. We need to have a rock underneath us. Let's go here-ish. No. I think we need to back up further. Here we go. Still 26 seconds. Very good. Where is... I hear a shy aura, but I don't see it. Oh, it's there behind the tree. Okay. Is it just a blue one? No, it must be some other color. We're not worried about it, though. There's another shy aura. We need to keep looking for puzzle boxes. Let's go to Serene Deluge. I feel like we'd neglect Serene Deluge on a lot of these episodes. Hmm. I think we need to do some kind of special shape here. What if we do something like this? So there's those two shapes. Now we need to get the 10 and then the 5. Okay. That looks like, again, like a familiar one we've done kind of recently before. And we can get another matchbox here. And I think we saw the green one of this guy, right? Yeah, it was up there. 2 more matchboxes. We're gonna finish all of our matchboxes and logic grids before we get up there. Oh boy, star puzzle. It's been a while. We can hit up a star puzzle, right? This should be not a super difficult star puzzle. At least my initial impression of it is that it does not look super... Whoops. That was a misclick. So we lost our perfect solve, but yeah, as I was saying, it doesn't seem like it should be a super difficult star puzzle just out of the gate. Okay. Alright, so we've got 5. This 5's got to come up by at least 1. Where does this 5 got to go? Well, those can't touch, so that's probably a good starting point. Kind of a gridlock situation going on down here. Like, if this is dark, that's light, that's dark, that's light. Yeah, I can't really see a logic besides using, like, if-then logic. So what happens if we do a light here, for example? See, that causes, like, all sorts of cascading effects. That one worked, so we'll just take it. I didn't want to have to do the mental calculus of figuring that out. Hold up, we have another... Okay, I guess we're gonna get flung into the air while we do this puzzle. So this is gonna have to be dark, then those will be light. Whoops. Okay. So this is the same rule set as the one we just did. Which is actually a rule set I enjoy, so... appreciate it. Light here, light and light. Those are dark, that's light, and this has to be dark. Alright. Significantly easier, despite being, you know, only 1 difficulty lower. Do we want to do this guy? You know, maybe. Maybe we'll do this one. It's been a while since we did a kind of a more challenging puzzle. So what's this mean here? No dark lines going into a dead end? So they can dead end off the edge of the board, but they cannot dead end in the middle of the board. Okay. Okay, well, and one symbol per light area as well. I guess we gotta figure out, like, okay, which symbols can go to which galaxy. So this tile can go to not this galaxy, so it has to go to this galaxy. So this tile, 1, 2 over 1, 2. No, that doesn't work either. This tile go to this galaxy then? Can it go to this one? Let's see, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No, that one's off the board. So it must go to this galaxy right here. So this has to come down here and through here. And then how many? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. And there's that ridiculously large galaxy now. Block off these connections. That can't connect. This cannot connect. This cannot connect over here. And this can't connect over here. Okay, so now what can grab this tile? This tile can still go to this middle galaxy. So gotta be wary about that here. We can close off this galaxy as well. This has to come out a bit. Can't connect that. Block that off up there. Guess I'm having trouble visualizing the second roll over here. Let's look at this next tile here. Where can this tile connect to? So this tile would be that tile, which it cannot connect to. This tile can't connect here, so this tile has to go here. So this tile and this tile are connected, so this can't go out. Now, this tile has to be connected to this galaxy, but we have two different ways to get there. We could go straight down, or we could also go... Could we go through the middle here, though? No, we can't go through the middle because this is a galaxy here, so we actually do have to go up and up. So down and down. Okay. This cannot go to that galaxy, so this one has to go to this one. And let's see, can this one go here to this galaxy? This one can't go to this galaxy, so that has to be a part of that one. And block that connection. This galaxy can only go this far, so this has to come over two. I do love a nice spiral galaxy puzzle. And so far, I believe at least, we are still on track for a perfect solve, so... let's see, where else? Where does this piece have to go? This piece has to go with this galaxy, I think. So we have to go over here, block that connection. Okay, this has to go here to get to that galaxy. We are going to have to go through here, so... Oh no. Oh darn, there goes our perfect solve, but that's okay. We're still going to finish it. Still not really seeing where this shape is going to materialize, so I'm kind of keeping an eye out for it, but having a hard time visualizing it actually appearing somewhere. Okay, there was a bunch of progress. I think we're basically all done. Oh, yeah. Shame that we, like, misclicked that one puzzle down there, that one tile. What are we doing? Dark tile up there. Because we could have had a perfect solve on that and given us an entire extra, like, 13 sparks. That would have been amazing, right? But anyways, yeah, that was fun. We don't do very hard puzzles as often as we used to. I was like, please be enough foresight so I don't want to actually listen to this thing. Alright, we need 2 more puzzle grids. Or matchboxes. I say as I'm standing right in front of a matchbox. Well, I was like, well, maybe I don't want to do that one. But yeah, we can do it. It's okay. Okay, so we have dark on the border over here. Light and light. In all likelihood, this just wraps around the edge there. I'm going to go ahead and assume that probably is the case. Alright. So far, so good with the assumption. Now we can do the dark cell on this side. Light, light, dark. Okay. And then we're going to be wrapping up our last logic grid here. What do we got? Viewpoints and galaxies and viewpoints, oh my. We have a 6 on the corner of this viewpoint over here. Okay, well... Gotta go at least over like so. And then down. So there's that viewpoint done. Alright, and there's a bunch of stuff done now. This kind of got a lot going on for a 2-pipper. Block this in. Block that in. Dark, light. Okay. Alright, there we go. All done with, what's it called? All done with our logic grid and puzzle boxes quest. Alright, now we just need hidden objects and sky drops. And I would like to finish one of these quests as soon as we can so that we can start grabbing chances for our Wanderer's quest. We got chromatic sky drops, love to see that. Unfortunately, we've kind of exhausted the sky drops in this immediate area. Here, can we get another one here? No, it's too far away. We lost our streak. Alright, it's also in the bushes, so it would be, like, impossible to have seen that without... Okay, not impossible, but it would have been annoying to see without chromatic sky drops. Anything else over here? That's what I was looking for. I saw, like, some hidden object, and I was like, what was I just looking at over here? What caught my eye? Alright, and then, boom. Alright, there's our sky drops and hidden objects quests. I'm gonna just warp back over here to turn it in. Oh, I lied. We need one more hidden object. Whoopsie. Another sky drop doesn't hurt. Alright, hidden object. We're out though. There's one. Let's go to Autumn Falls. We haven't been there this episode. Alright, so we are now on our quest to finish our Wanderer's quest, or to find our Wanderer's quest and then finish this hidden puzzle quest. So, I have chosen to do a glide ring as it was despawning. Thank you, game. Well, I didn't think we would actually see another one of those happening, because that's so rare for that to happen, but there you go. I mean, it can happen to you. If it happens to me, it can happen to you. And looks like we have found another Wanderer's quest. We did find our Wanderer's quest quickly today, and it is for sky drops once again, so I don't mind. Sky drops are fun. Sky drops are plentiful. We can certainly do a sky drop Wanderer's quest. Alright, and we just need a couple more hidden objects. In fact, we just need this one and we're done with them. Doesn't mean I'm gonna ignore them, but they have dropped in the priority now. Especially if they just keep, like, appearing in front of the path I'm walking. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way to dodge them, you know what I mean? Okay. And sky drop number 5. Okay, there we go. Oh, and only 30-minute episode. Very clean. Very clean finish today. What are our points at? Let's go turn in our points to see what our final points look like. I might want to actually round up our points a little bit here. Yeah, so we finished at 14,000. Let's go and round up our points, and I guess we're going to have like a little chat about what's going to be in the future. So, you know, if it doesn't seem super obvious, this is probably our second to last episode of the Islands of Insight cleanup series, and like there's not going to be anything left after this. Like, we're going to be done. We're going to be done with all the puzzles. I am not doing all mastery. This is crazy. I'm not doing it. So, like, the only thing... We're not doing this maze. The only thing that's going to be left is going to be, like, all mastery points, basically, and I'm definitely not doing that. Like, I have some completionism genes in me, you know? I'm like, oh man, we gotta get all the hub puzzles, now we gotta get all the cosmetics, but, like, puzzle mastery is... The game is clearly not built with this in mind. Like, it would have been balanced better for this to be achievable. Like, look at these mastery splits, right? I'm like so far past level 99 logic grids, it's crazy. And then I'm so far under, like, even level 50 on some of these. Like, memory grids, I've done all the memory grids in the game, still level 41. I've done all the morphic fractals, still level 49. Like, what the heck? So, yeah, some of these are just not skilled, right? Like, here, after Hidden Pentad, like, Hidden Archways and above seem to be skilled a little better. But, like, these are... They don't give enough mastery for how much time they take to do. So, this is going to be the semi-finale here. What's to come for the channel? So, I kind of originally started this channel just because I was like, hey, I want to have a little series here because I enjoy this game, but, like, I don't know, it's kind of lonely, you know, to play this game just by yourself in silence for hours and hours and hours on end. So I was like, I wanted to kind of almost like share the game almost, but also, like, I realize it's not gonna be, I'm not gonna have like a huge audience or anything, so it's like whatever. It's more of like, this project was originally like for me more than the viewers, and I did like definitely I did definitely do some stuff with some viewers or like interact with viewers, so that was fun along the way. I did get some unexpected interaction, so I appreciate everyone who interacted, commented, subscribed, etc. Some shoutouts would be, give me a sec because I want to make sure I don't miss anyone. Yeah, so some shoutouts would be Elizabeth, who I think was very inspired to actually start the game on her own, and, you know, started playing it. I seen her in the Discord server, so welcome to the game, / it's been a long time, so it's not really a welcome anymore, but thank you for your early support, especially in the Static Puzzle series. And then recent commenters would be Havoini, sorry if I'm pronouncing it weirdly or wrong, and then also Baptiste Leveron, thank you for your support. And yeah, anyone else who supported, commented during the series, I appreciate. Thank you so much for watching and commenting, etc. What's to come next? Okay, so Islands of Insight's going to be done for the foreseeable future. I don't think I have it in me to really keep going, so what do I want to do with the channel is a good picture, a good question, I mean. So, in a way, I kind of started this series because I needed something to help me get going on this game. And I was thinking, what are games that, like, I kind of want to play, but I also have difficulty just getting going and keeping going on my own? And a couple of the things that kind of stuck out to me would be like, I have this problem with big modded Minecraft playthroughs, you know. And when I say modded Minecraft, I'm usually referring to like factory style mods. So like if you're familiar with the modded Minecraft scene, you'll be familiar with like the Feed the Beast mod packs, the Greg Tech mod packs, etc. So that's what I mean when I say modded Minecraft. I'm not talking about like RL Craft and adventuring mod packs per se. And along with that same vein of genre would also be like Factorio, maybe Dyson Sphere Program. So these are games that like I just struggle to play mostly because they have a really high degree of executive function requirement to actually play. You need to organize, you need to plan, and you need to have your own motivation to play. It's almost like, you know, they're almost like a job, you know. So the reason I bring those up is because even though I enjoy them, I still like struggle greatly to actually like keep motivated in playing them if I'm playing by myself. When I have a friend or something, like, it actually goes pretty smoothly, but what happens is I have my friends with a little bit less interest, or not, I wouldn't say less interest, but they don't have as long-lasting interest, and then what happens is they fall off the wagon before I do. So like we get like, I don't know, 30-40% through one of these playthroughs, and then they're like, kind of done with I've had my fill of this for now, and I'm like, but I'm still playing, and then I just end up kind of like spiraling, and then I can't really get any more progress, and then I end up kind of fizzling out as well. So that would be one idea I would have, is like some kind of game like this. So I'm thinking maybe I will see in the future about doing a future recording session. So it's not necessarily going to be puzzle game only channel or anything. It's not necessarily going to become a Minecraft channel, but we'll see. I don't know. I don't have super high plans or anything like that, but I do, again, if anyone does stick around who's watching this now for that series, I would appreciate the continued support. As far as the channel and monetization goes, this is a monetary free channel, so I do not get anything from any of the ads you watch on this channel, if you do watch ads on this channel. So there's that. This is something I do for fun, for free, so just keep that in mind as well. Anyways, yeah, let's look at our sparks, see how much I've done while I've been just people talk rambling here. 14,600. Yeah, we definitely have enough sparks where I feel like we can round off the next episode without too much dilly-dallying around. So we're gonna go ahead and call it here on this episode. Thanks for listening to my very long ramble. Thanks for being a supporter of the series, whether you were a newer supporter or you've been here since the start. I thank you and I appreciate you. That's going to do it for this episode. If you are enjoying the series, please like, comment, subscribe so you do not miss the final episode. Alright. Thank you so much, and goodbye.